I just have a strong opinion when it comes to shit. Because I don't like seeing people's fucking kids fucked with and manipulated and fucking confused when they have more important shit to worry about. Like how to stop the planet from fucking dying and how to get us out of fucking debt globally. Okay? We have bigger issues. Like, how do we stop fighting over fucking crumbs and pennies and take back 96% of the world's fucking wealth? But you guys want to be like, oh, well, this is... No, it's not fucking important. It's not important. None of the shit you see on a daily basis is fucking important. You just think it is. Half the fucking information that's drilled down your fucking throat every day is just a waste of your fucking time and brain power. Imagine what it's like for fucking children. You put on fucking Baby Shark for 3 years of their fucking life. No wonder why they're stupid. Fuck off. No wonder why your kid doesn't know shit. Because all they know is, Baby Shark, do-do-do-do-do, baby. Shut the fuck up. Fucking teach the kid math. Fucking read them something. Give them a fucking encyclopedia. Like, fuck me. Here, put on Blue's Clues. So your fucking brain thinks as slow as fucking Blue's Clues. Yep, I wonder what the answer is. Here, Steve, just fucking tell us. Like, fuck me. Like, kids shows drive me fucking insane. It's like, why would you let your kid watch that? I grew up watching Barney, okay? That shit was dumb as fuck. Do you think that actually had a positive effect on my fucking brain? No. I felt like when I watched it, I was getting fucking dumber. And I guarantee you, kids watching Baby Shark nowadays, they know they're getting fucking dumber. They're like, this shit's rotting my brain. Yeehaw. For real though. Like, you just put some stupid kids show in front of them for fucking 5 hours. What does that do to a child's brain? Nothing. Turns it into fucking mush. It's like, oh, well, you don't have kids. You're lucky I don't have kids. Why? Because then the shit I would say would have fucking proof. And I'd be, look, see child? Okay? You see how smart this fuck is? Yeah. That's no Baby Shark. That's what happens when you don't put on Baby Shark for your fucking child. And you put on, like, Bill Nye. And, like, shit that actually makes them use their fucking brain. It's like, look, my 7-year-old can do fucking the same math as someone in fucking grade 9 high school. Oh my god. It's a miracle. My kid must be a genius. No, my kid's average. Average. They can do high school math at fucking grade 7, okay? And I say they're average. Why? Because that should be the fucking average, bud. It's 2023. If your kid can't do fucking, like, algebra and fucking a squared plus b squared equals c squared, by the time they're fucking 7 years old, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with them. If they don't understand Pythagorean theorem, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Wasting fucking time. You're like, here, go to this school for fucking 8 years, waste your life learning remedial bullshit so that you're like half-ass intelligent by the time you hit fucking 13. And then, you know, we'll just rush you through the fucking 4 years of high school and you're off to the workforce. Hope you learned a lot. Fuck no. Go ask any 18-year-old kid on the street what they fucking know. Nothing. Nothing. They know fucking nothing. They aren't even aware of fucking shit going on or why it is the way it is. They know their favorite rap song and who they follow on fucking TikTok. That's useful. I don't give a fuck what people want to do on their own time, but don't force it on everybody else's fucking children in society as a way of life. Just don't. And now I hear that they're trying to do it covertly in schools, where they're trying to educate kids about all that shit, but they're like, oh, we just don't use the terminology. We just use other words. I'm like, okay, so you lie to the parents, you say, oh, this isn't in the curriculum, because technically it's not called that in the curriculum. Okay, so you just think parents are stupid, right? You think all the parents are stupid, and you think the kids are stupid, and you think they don't know what the fuck you're trying to teach them, or what the fuck you're trying to tell them. And you think they aren't going to go tell their parents that. And their parents aren't going to find out. And then they aren't going to fucking tell everybody else that the schools are fucking around trying to hide shit. Still trying to hide shit. There's a fucking dad, okay? There's a dad in a fucking courthouse, right? With the fucking school board. And he's sitting there, and he's reading this fucking book. And it's like talking about like fucking putting hot dogs in buttholes and random fucking shit, right? Just the most, like, it sounds like they're reading a fucking, like, descriptive fucking dirty magazine. Like, it's fucked up. And anyways, he's reading this from the fucking school library, right? And they're like, sir, you can't read that. Sir, no, that's too far. What do you mean it's too far? You guys are fucking giving this to our children, but I can't read it in front of you because it makes you uncomfortable? Why are you uncomfortable? But this is allowed in my kid's fucking school library. Like, what are you on? And then they remove him from the fucking thing. I'm like, bruh. No. Like, people need to teach their kids that if, like, the school is trying to brainwash you, you just call your parents. And be like, I don't feel well, I need to go home. Mom or Dad, can you come pick me up? I gotta go. And you tell your kid that. And then when your kid calls you, and they're like, hey, I don't fucking feel well, I need you to pick me up. You pick them up, and they fucking start telling you about all the fucked up shit that they're trying to teach them in fucking school. Right? And you're like, oh, okay, yeah. So that's what happens when you listen to your fucking kids and you actually trust them. And when they're like, I don't feel well, right? You know why they don't feel well and they don't want to go to fucking school? Because they know it's a fucking waste of time. Because it makes them uncomfortable. Because they know half the teachers don't give a fuck about them even being there. Their fucking peers don't give a fuck about them being there. Like, it's just a fucking waste of time. It's stupid. Like, most kids nowadays with just fucking Google could get their GED by the time they're fucking 13. Just self-educate themselves. Like, here's a subject. Here's some information on it. Go Google the fucking rest. I'm sure there's plenty of lessons online you can find. Fucking all this shit. Yeah. And you can fucking learn it yourself. It's just fucked. They don't even teach you how to change a tire in school. Yeah. Yeah, but at the same time, they have to do what the fuck they're told. Like, they have to teach what the fuck they're told. And if they don't, then you don't have a job. But, like, it just pisses me off how they try to push that shit on, like, fucking young children that are very manipulatable. Like, think of how easily a fucking grown-ass person is. Like, how easy it is to manipulate a grown person. Right? Just think about it. It's pretty fucking easy to manipulate a grown person. Alright? Now imagine a naive child that will believe whatever the fuck you tell them. Right? You tell them Santa Claus exists, they'll fucking believe you. You tell them the Easter Bunny's a real thing, they'll fucking believe you. You tell them if they act like a shithead, Santa won't bring them nothing for Christmas, they'll fucking believe you. Okay? And you want to teach that same fucking kid all this other crap. No. Just no. It makes no fucking sense. Like, the only reason I could see it being a fucking thing that makes sense is if you're trying to reduce the population. Right? If you're trying to stop people from breeding, that's one way to do it. I just confuse the fuck out of them and tell them all that they belong in the wrong body. They're in the wrong body. They belong in another body. Or even just plant the idea that there could be a possibility that they should be in another body. Right? Just give that little bit of uncertainty in a child. Right? Tell a 7-year-old, oh, by the way, you were adopted. Oh, by the way, you were supposed to be a boy or a girl. Right? Just imagine what goes through that little kid's head when you fucking say that shit. Right? Ask any psychologist if that's a good idea. Right? People will be like, no, that's fucking stupid. That's why I tell people, though, like, don't just let your kids fucking learn whatever from school. Ever. Just don't. Make sure you know what the fuck they're learning. And make sure you explain to them stuff beforehand before they even learn it in school. Because if you rely on the school system to teach your kid shit, they will teach them the wrong stuff. Like, you can teach your kids how taxes work and, like, how finances work. And school will teach your kid that they don't need any of that. They just need to go work minimum wage and pay fucking taxes. Right? Like, you want to teach your kid how to invest and how to save money and how to, like, get out of fucking poverty. Get out of generational fucking poverty. Right? That's what you're trying to teach your kid. And they're like, no, keep them stupid. Keep them distracted with other mindless bullshit that doesn't fucking matter. And go make minimum wage. Right? They only want your kid to be able to fucking work in a factory, do basic math, and write numbers on a fucking paper and hand it at the end of the day, and know their clock number. Okay? That's all the school system is designed to do. It's not designed to make your kids smart. It's not designed to educate them. It's designed to make them a fucking functioning worker bee. To make me money. Okay? That's what the mindset is of someone that organized the school system. The guy who made the fucking American school system and standardized it is the same guy that owns all the factories and industries and needs fucking reliable workers. Right? If all you need is a workforce, that's all I'm going to educate them for. I'm going to educate them to be a workforce and worker bees and feel like that's as far as they're ever going to fucking get is a worker bee. And if you work enough overtime and you work enough hours, maybe you can save up enough money to go into debt buying a house. Right? And the way the economy is going is school is just designed to set your kids up for failure and for poverty. Right? Because they're never going to be financially free if they do what the school system tells them and just, you know what I mean, graduate high school and just go get a job. Right? They will live in poverty forever. And their kids and their grandkids will live in poverty forever. Right? Because you can't exactly become financially free if all you do is work all the time to pay taxes, to pay more taxes on other shit, right? And to just barely scrape by. Like, if you've barely scraped by for 50 years, what makes you think that that's going to change? Right? If 95% of the world population has scraped by for the last fucking 40 years, do you think that's going to change if you send your kid to a school system and let them learn the same shit you did? Do you think, like, the human race is going to advance at all? If you're just like, just send them to school. They'll get smart. No, they won't. They'll be just as stupid as you are. Just as stupid as I am. Because we wasted 18 years of our life at a fucking basic remedial school system that I could have learned in my fucking basement as a child reading fucking 50-year-old books. You guys know all your textbooks were fucking 50 years old. And you know the shit your kids are reading in school is fucking 50 years old too. But it's designed to be outdated. It's designed to be behind the times and never be ahead of the times, right? If I were to have an education system, I would constantly reform it so that it is constantly ahead of the fucking times. So that when those kids actually graduate, they're fucking useful. And they can fucking figure out the cures for cancer and all this other fucking bullshit, right? All these world problems, right? All these massive fucking economic and world problems, okay? You're supposed to educate the next generation on how to fucking fix that shit. Not teach them how to become part of the problem and not know how to fix it. And not even bother trying to fix it. Because, you know, Desperate Housewives is on at fucking 5 o'clock. How can the human population become self-sufficient and stop relying on money if Desperate Housewives is on at 5 o'clock, though? Good question. Right? Just remember, go to the school system and then glue a phone to your face. And you will solve nothing. Okay? Okay. Remember that.